Greetings, my beautiful lovelies. It's Emmy. How are you? It's great to see you and welcome back. Today we are going to make a quick and easy dessert that you can make with just 3 ingredients, and it's supposed to taste like something that I really enjoy, and that is Girl Scout Thin Mint cookies. I really enjoy those cookies. Every year I buy a box or 2, and to support my local Girl Scout troop, but also because the cookies are just really stinking delicious. But we're going to be making a somewhat homemade version using Ritz crackers. These are buttery round crackers that we are going to transform into Thin Mint cookies. Yet another recipe in which we can take this savory cracker and turn it into a sweet dessert. The 3 ingredients, this is 1, the other 2 being chocolate, and in my case I'm going to be using peppermint oil. All the recipes I spotted use peppermint extract, but if you look at the Thin Mint's ingredients list, you'll see that they include peppermint oil. And this for me has been a relatively new discovery. I discovered it in my potato candy video where I made a delicious dark chocolate potato minty candy that tastes like a York peppermint patty. This will give you that authentic, cool, breezy feel in your mouth, that slightly mentholated, refreshing, strong minty flavor that you get from York peppermint patties, from Thin Mints, and good mint chip ice cream. I've made plenty of those kinds of desserts using peppermint extract, and I always found them kind of lacking, and it's because I didn't have this. This is really what gives you that feeling. This is food grade peppermint oil, and I'll put a link in the description box if you want to find some for yourself. It is very strong and concentrated, so if you're substituting peppermint oil instead of peppermint extract, you would divide it by 4. So I'm just going to use a few drops of this for this entire recipe. In this bowl, I've got dark semi-sweet chocolate. This is about 1.5 cups, a little over 8 ounces. You can melt this over a double boiler, which is just a pot with boiling water, but I am going to use a microwave at 30-second intervals until this is nice and well melted. So I'm going to be using Ritz crackers. If you don't have this type of cracker where you live, any kind of buttery, crisp cracker should work all right. This is also very convenient because it has a nice round shape, which Thin Mints have as well. So 1 minute 30 seconds, oh yes. Forgot to mention, in the refrigerator or freezer, wherever you have more room, I've placed my cookie sheets that have been lined with parchment paper. We want them to be nice and cold so that when we place our cookies on there, the chocolate will begin to set up. Shiny and glossy. It smells fantastic. Also, when choosing your chocolate, I recommend a dark chocolate because that's the combination I think of when I think of a Thin Mint. Dark chocolate, semi-sweet chocolate. If you want to do milk chocolate, you could if you wanted to, but I think it would be too sweet. But that's my opinion, but you make it yours. Next, we're going to take our peppermint oil, and I'm just going to drop in 4 drops. 2, 3, 4. Simply drop the cracker into the chocolate. Flip. Dip. Tap. Slide onto your pan. Oh, look at that. That looks gorgeous already. Rinse and repeat. Is that reference from hair dyeing? I think it is. I love tapping melted chocolate. It just smoothed out so beautifully. Scrape it off. Gently place onto your sheet. The more melty your chocolate is, the thinner your coating is going to be. But I think I want mine just a little bit on the thicker side because these crackers are thinner than the cookies. So, and this is going to give us all our minty chocolatey flavor. Thin Mints, I believe the cookies have some mint flavor in the cookies themselves. Once I've finished this entire sheet, I'm going to place them into the refrigerator and let them cool for 5 minutes, and then our cookies are going to be done. So simple, so easy, right? Just melting chocolate. So great. To be honest, I'm not sure how Thin Mint like this is going to be because these are crackers and they're a little bit thinner. But the fact that it only takes 10 minutes, 15 minutes to make these might be reason enough to, but I don't know. That's why I'm making them. Alrighty, lovelies. I will see you in 10 minutes after I've done all this and chill them. Okay, see you in a bit. Alrighty, my lovelies, it has been 5 minutes since I placed my chocolate dipped crackers into the refrigerator, and let's see how they look. Hey, they looked great! They have a matte finish, so you know that the chocolate has solidified. Oh, we have some exposed cracker there. That's okay, I think that was the first one I made. But what I like is, look, on this one you can see these little indentations, which makes me feel like it looks really legitimate. Those, of course, were caused by the dimples in the crackers themselves, but look, that looks really good. Let's try this one. This one looks really good. Peels right off the parchment. There's the cookie. Beautifully coated. But does it taste like a Thin Mint? Let us find out. Itadakimasu. It's a little bit different, but oh my, is it good. The peppermint oil gives it that signature minty, mentholated, strong intensity that I love with my mint and chocolate candies. The cracker inside is lighter than the cookie. It's not as firm and it's not as thick. That's what it looks like inside. So you get that crunch that you get from a Ritz cracker. But enrobed in cool, dark chocolate goodness. I definitely recommend not overheating your chocolate so it's too thin, so that when you tap the chocolate off, it just puts a light layer. Err on the side of having it just a little bit thicker, and you might have to tap it a little bit longer to get the excess off, but then it gives it a generous layer of chocolate all over it. Delicious. The texture is a little bit different. These are crisper and lighter in the middle with a little bit of saltiness, which is different than the typical Thin Mint cookie. And the bite is not as firm and not as kind of tight. But the general gestalt of flavor, very similar. A very easy snack dessert that you can put together in 15 minutes. You could take it to a party. You could just, all you need is crackers and chocolate and a bit of peppermint. Totally worth it. If you want to skip the peppermint, try using melted Andes mints. And then this would be a 2-ingredient thing. You could have your chocolate in the pantry, crackers in the pantry, and then you've got yourself a little quick and easy dessert. Totally recommend making this if you want to make it with the kids. I think it would be a fun one to do. And you get to taste your rewards right away. And there's no baking. Perfect for summer, right? No heating up the house. Alrighty, my lovelies, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that one. I hope you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Check out my website. I will include a printable version of this recipe. Like this video, subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one. Toodaloo, take care, bye! But what is there to do except to lick chocolate off your fingers?